Ryan here with a brand new video. Don't forget, folks, while you are here, like and subscribe. Help out your boy to get out into the YouTube universe. I appreciate y'all and much thanks. So, as you can see, my the title tonight is time to abolish anger, hatred, resentment, bitterness. Time to abolish it. Time for it to go. Um, it's holding us back, keeping us where we do not want to be, getting us into all types of problems. We attract all types of headaches into our lives. We do not want it, but it happens. We attract them, and it creates these deadly sins. For that's what they are. They create so much problems for us, so much problems within our lives, and they also helps us to attract the people who will give us more of what we don't want, which is hatred, resentment, bitterness, anger. Right? Hey, Christy. So here we are today. We're at a place where more than ever, where we needed to clean up that mess. The that wrong programming, that awful programming. So time to clean that mess up. Create a better life. Um, Create great friendships, relationships. Create great relationships. Uh, Time, be more loving, more caring, more kind, more peaceful. Live more joyfully. Experience more happiness. Increase our happiness. And if we are living with anger, bitterness, resentment, hatred, old traumas, it is going to be very hard for us to experience life, um, or to live peacefully, or to live happily. I'm not saying you're going to be happy, but you will increase your happiness once you start to work on, do the self work to wash away the bitterness, hatred, resentment, old trauma, create um, more more fun in your life. Because living like that, trust me, you ask anybody who's been through that, and they will tell you your life is just not fun because you get pissed off so easily about almost every single little thing. All right. Don't forget, folks, while you are here to like and subscribe, help out your boy to get out into YouTube universe. All right. So more than ever, we need to actually go with it, go inside and really take a look at that program. That program is holding us back. It's keeping us where we do not want to be, and it's time to abolish it. Time to abandon it. Time to throw it away, get away from it, and create a new life. Because what happened is when you are bound by hatred and resentment and bitterness and anger, when you are bound by that, it's just you tend to create a lot of problem. Hey, Ruthless Root, good to see you back here. Appreciate you stopping by. So, we are going to, because this is a journey right now, And I realized that so many people are so bitter these days. So many people are so angry these days. So many people are walking around with all this trauma. Whatever happened to you in the past, I'm not gonna sit down here and say to you that it's not painful. I want you to feel that pain. Really sit down with the pain and feel it and understand that this happens to you. Now, I want you to open up your eyes and look forward. Where do you want to go from here? Do you want to live with this old trauma, or you want to create life where you start taking a fresh new perspective, a fresh new look on life? This is time to make that decision. We don't want to be living with the old trauma. We just don't. It's not helpful to us. It doesn't help us to keep good people around in our lives, because only a matter of time before we snap and go off on those people and chase them out of our lives. And we don't want to do that, because that's what anger does. Only a matter, because you are just a ticking time bomb. Only a matter of time before you blow up on the people who are who are closest to you. So we want to avoid that. We want to avoid that type of behavior. We want to rid ourselves of that behavior. Um, so this is when we're gonna have to start doing the work. It is not particularly easy, and it's going to be difficult, but we can stay where we are and live in our bitterness, wallow in our bitterness, or in that negative motion, in those negative emotions, or we can decide to move forward. We got to push. You know, we gotta really sit down and decide and make a decision about how we want to live, because this is not the time right now to be living with the trauma. For these are things that people has done to you in the past, I guess, and we want to rid ourselves of that. Whatever happens in the past happens. Now we are going to um, change that for ourselves, because we don't want to be going around hurting other people. We just don't want to do that. But that's what trauma does. It makes you want to go around and hurt other people because people has hurt you in the past. And I want you out of there. I want you to get on a path where you can create a more beautiful life for yourself. The people in the past, maybe you hurt them, maybe they hurt you. We can go back and change that. Moving forward in the future, we are gonna have to, or we should have, hold it in our minds that the people who we're going to meet in the future, we're going to treat these people exceptional, spectacular. We're going to treat, because since as we have messed up in the past, whether we be, maybe we were being hurt by somebody, or maybe we hurt other people. Either way, it doesn't matter. Can't go back and change that. Moving forward, the people who enter into our lives, we're gonna treat those people well. And this is why we're gonna have to do the work. We cannot just sit down and make it happen. It has to be done intentionally. So this is what we're gonna do. So those friendships, those relationships that we want to create, because I heard some people, oh, I'm a loner, be by myself and so forth. Like, most of us are not like that. Most of us, we want to be around other people, and we want other people to be around us. We do not want to be a chameleon where we have to hide and cover up, only to change our colors later on. And then these people are going to look at us and be like, oh, what the? I did not know you were like that. We don't want that. We don't want that. So, this is why we're going to practice. Practice every single day. So, we need to get better. Marlene, welcome back. So, this is why we're going to get into practice. All right? And we need to practice so that way we learn, so we can learn how to deal with the people who we're going to meet in the future, because this is it. No, we have to take the past for what it is. We can't go back and change it, and we probably shouldn't try to change it. Learn from it, and we need to move on. So here we go now, folks. From not, because this is it. The hatred, it has to go. All trauma, bitterness, it has to go. We can't live with this. I mean, most of us do not want to live like that. We just don't. All right? What the hell? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Like and sub, like and sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Uh, Alright, what's that? Dagohoy? I don't know if I can pronounce your name at all. Ali sure? Uh, Alright, right down. Appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate every single one of you are here. And, thanks for giving me some of your time so that way I can share, some of my journey with you. So that way, we all can live a more beautiful life. I'm from Jamaica, so that way we can live a more beautiful life. So here we go now. Now here we go. So I stumbled upon something that works for me. And the old programming, the old trauma, believe me, I got my fair share of it. Not really, man. Not really at all. But thank you very much. So we yeah, the old trauma. I have my fair share of it. I live with it, and it's just something that I know is very, very difficult when you are in that space and you really want to change, and you are just being angry for whatever is going on with you. You picked up that programming wherever you come from, your household, wherever, Oh, I work out every single day, so that would be my method every single day, and I do my best. So right now I am doing a lot of pull-ups right now. I think a lot of push-ups. So I expect to see some good results in the next, say, 6 weeks to No, I just go to the gym every single day. I have a gym here close by, so I go there every single day. So, yeah, today is day 428 days since I've been working out. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of push-ups and pull-ups. I'm doing 300 push-ups a day right now. So I'm looking forward in the next 6 weeks to see some better results. So so I'm working on it, looking forward to enjoy a more fit body, more in shape body. Yeah. So I have my fair share of it, folks. And I can tell you, it's just not a good place to be in. And I know a lot of you want to change. Thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping by. Looking forward to see you swing by sometimes and say hi again. Yeah. So here we go, folks. Like I said, I stumbled upon something that works for me. And if you give it a good try, you will get some results as well. Because this is daily work. According to what I'm seeing here from my experience, this is daily work. When should you quit? The answer is never. You can cut back a little bit. You can do less work, but I wouldn't recommend doing no work at all. That shouldn't happen. So, something that worked for me. I discovered that when I merge the fitness and education together, I get better results. Right. What Marlene, I'm not sure what the hell that is. All right. So, my entire house? No. Right. So, here we go now. What works for me? Fitness plus education has helped me a lot. And I want you to wake up a little bit earlier than you waking up right now. Wake up a little bit earlier. And I want you to get the practice down. Because it takes time to change. Because we have to do these reps. And the work needs to be done. The internal part. So that way, when we enter out into the world, we don't have to struggle to get along with other people. Getting along with other people should be easy, and it should be fun. Are there some people are gonna cross your path which are not gonna like you very much? Absolutely. But for the most part, the majority of who you come into contact with, you want them to have a good time for however long they were around you. 1 minute, 10 minutes, an hour, doesn't matter. So here we go. So now is the time now. When we need to start to clean up the mess that we downloaded while we were children. The program was given to us freely at birth. It's not really our fault. But that's what we have. And now we're gonna have to work to rid ourselves of that negative programming that we have. Because the goal here is we need to get along with other people. That's the goal here. We need other people to respect us. And also, in return, we must do the same. We must respect other people as well. Trauma is not going to do it. Getting rid of the trauma, that's our goal. That's our aim. Because we need to treat people well. Because we want to be treated respectively as well. So, I want you to think about it. Think about your attitude, your behavior. Think about how people are treating you. Think about how you are treating other people. Can you do better? Can other people treat you better? Can you treat other people better as well? Sure. How do you do it? How do you do that? For some people cannot get along with anybody at all. They experience poor relationships in their home, at their jobs, wherever they go. They just cannot get along with anybody. And that's sad. Majority people who you come across on a date in your daily life are decent people. Every once in a while you come across as an asshole, but that's all right. He's just showing you what you do not want to be. So here we go. Hey, killer, what's going on? Good to see you back. Appreciate you stopping by. Right? Because so we're going to abolish the hatred. That is my mission here, is to get rid of it. It needs to go. It needs to gone bye-bye already. Well, good to see you. I'm glad you stopped by to say hi. I appreciate you stopping by. Right? We're gonna abolish the hatred. The old programming, the old trauma, that where it's destroying us, keeping us, holding us back, keeping us where we are, because we need to soar. Experience life calmly, because that's what they're not telling us. We're supposed to be living calmly. Whenever, if it comes down to it, where you have to defend yourself, that's a different story. We're gonna have to also teach ourselves to de-escalate. When we don't have to use violence, we just don't. If we have to use violence to let that person understand that I can't, I have to defend myself, then we have to do that. Only when it's necessary. But aside from that, we are working on how to de-escalate, how to say, I don't think this is worth me going to jail or something like that. Then you know what? You have a nice day, and I'm just gonna keep pushing, and hopefully we can just leave it right here. Most people will quash it, de-escalate. Some people probably you're gonna have to defend yourself, because they are just not gonna back down until you do something to them, and that's different, right? We're not talking about that. And we can also get on our phone, call the police, and say, come, this guy here is bothering me, so we need to do something about this, right? So there are stuff we can do, because we don't need to go to prison, we don't need to go to jail, court fees, and lose our apartments, lost our job, and create a mess for ourselves. So these are traps that we are trying to avoid, because we need to soar. And the faster we can get to where we want to go faster, the more we can navigate away from these little potholes and traps that's set up out there for us. Anger, hatred, bitterness sucks you into these traps, and we want to avoid that. And this is why we're gonna have to get serious about training ourselves to the point where we can avoid hurting ourselves, right? Recently here I saw a video where this guy walked into a place where he probably shouldn't be talking crap. He got cut. Stuff like those. We don't wanna be in those situations at all. When you are so angry to the point you cannot think really. You can't really think anymore. So whatever you do in that time when you are not thinking, it's just your program running you. The program is like navigating, telling you what to do, telling you where to go. And you might just collide and hit probably the wrong wall. Right? So we wanna avoid all of that. Deep inner work. we're gonna do the reps because it has to be done. Physically, we go to the gym to take care of that part. We go run, we go, and we go to the gym. Hit the ground, do the push-ups, get up on those pull-up bars, do the pull-ups. We can do that. Orally, you're gonna have to repeat some mantras. It needs to be done. Is it easy work? No. But it needs to be done. Because we are trying to wash away the trauma. It is stubborn. The paradigm is stubborn. It's tough. It's very difficult to remove. That's all we know. Drama dad. So that's all we know. Right? So as soon as somebody says something to us, we go right into the program. And that's what comes out. You can't help it. You are programmed to react. And you are reacting to that person. Oh, what did you just say? What did you say? Let's go outside. Let's have this. Blah, blah, blah. So, we want to avoid all of that. The only way we can set ourselves up to win in those situations is to train. Train, practice, become better at not reacting to other people. I'm not saying I am, reactionary proof. Because I believe but I do my best these days. I don't want to react to anybody at all. I really don't. I just don't. I don't even like having quarrels with people. Arthur, how you doing? Good to see you stopping by. All right. So, train, and this is like my wake up time is 5 a.m. and I wake up to do that type of work, that deep inner work. It takes practice, folks, and we must do it. That old program, the old trauma, it has to be washed away to the point where we're experiencing life more beautifully, more joyfully. We are more gleefully, more loving, more kind, more caring. And believe me, when you start living like that, you are going to see for yourself how people treat you. For the ones who've been on both sides, a good portion of us do. We've been on both sides. We've been on the side where we got the trauma and we grew up with it. And we've been on the side where we work on the trauma, wash it away, and become better, a better person or better people. Now, for those of you who are still suffering because it's mentally torturing to be in that state where you are angry every single day, it's just rough. I know. So now, this is where we are going to put in the work. It's hard work, but we're going to do it. We are going to practice day in, day out until we get better, until we start treating other people better, start becoming more compassionate, more loving towards other people, because that's our goal here. We're gonna do that. Cristiano, good to see you back. Right? Practice, 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 practice every single day. So that's it. A journey. We are going to abolish the anger. It must go. Hatred, bitterness, old trauma must go. We're not gonna tolerate living like that anymore. That's our mission here. And we're gonna stick to it. You need to be disciplined. You need to be committed to that journey. You can become better than who you are right now. and I will show you how to do that. If you need more, if you want a more in-depth, hands-on, then I can show you how to do that. But it's not easy work. So that's why you're gonna have to be committed, and you must be disciplined and consistency. You gotta be consistent because this is every single day work, folks. I've been on this journey for 428 days now. So imagine that. Because I am committed to it. And we will abolish anger from out of our subconscious mind. It needs to go. And we will live peacefully with other people. We will get along with other people. We will enjoy them, enjoy their company. And by the universe, they will enjoy our company as well. We will treat other people better. The ones in the past who we have hurt, because we have hurt people in the past, because of the old trauma, we said things to people the wrong way, and we have lots of regrets about that. I don't know about you, but that's what I feel about it, because I said things to somebody at a certain point, and I feel like that person didn't deserve that. I'm responsible 100% for that because of old trauma. People has hurt me in the past. I have to accept that as well for what it is. So now, moving forward, the people who enter into our lives, we're going to treat those people the best we can. Right? So here we go now. This is it, folks. Get committed to the journey. All right. Arthur, our job here is to de-escalate. I don't want to lead anybody into getting themselves killed or go to prison or ended up have to pay a whole bunch of court fees, lawsuits, fines, and so forth. So our job here is to de-escalate. If you know how to fight, you probably shouldn't get into a fight if you know how to fight. You probably should stay away from fighting, period. If that person come to, attack you, then this is when it's called self-defense. You have a really good excuse, to say, I have no choice but to defend myself. This person didn't give me any space whatsoever to walk away. So self-defense, I recommend self-defense. If you don't have to get into the fight, don't. Because I do not want to sit down here and tell you to get yourself into some stuff which you probably don't want to be in. All right? So, more so recently here, I think I am getting better. I think I'm getting better at it now more recently here, where I don't feed into. This is when you talk to your principal and your guidance counselor and the people at your school, and you talk to your parents, and it's like, I hate to tell you guys to screw up your life and get yourself into unnecessary problems. I hate to do that. I do not want to do that at all. I don't think it's the right way, because here I am trying to, save some lives, because that's really the truth right now. It's like I don't have to fight with you. Yeah, it's like I don't have to fight with you. If I don't, then I don't. If you force me to fight you, then I'm gonna have to do that in order to let you know that I'm not, you're gonna have to beat me up because I'm going to defend myself, and that's just how it's gonna go down. But the goal here is to de-escalate, and a lot of us some of us don't know how to de-escalate. We have to argue back with that person. I'm not gonna. It's like I don't need to argue with you. Like what, why am I, especially you don't know who is watching you. I remember when I said something one time many years ago, and the guy said something to me. He was like, he was watching me all along. He have a lot of respect for me, and I said something the wrong way, and yeah, that respect might be lost. I don't know, but yeah. So lessons learned. So I learned to watch what I say out there into the world. Even when I want to say something, I have to think about it. Like, why am I saying this? You know? Exactly. Exactly. And that's what I would do. You know? That's what I would do instead. Because I do not want you guys to destroy your guys' life. Only use violence when it is necessary. Right? Because sometimes some people don't get it at all. They really don't. And you're gonna have to do something to them in order for you, so that way you can protect yourself and your loved ones. And, but that's the last cause. We don't want to do that unless we really have to do it. All right. So that was a good talk, folks. I hope y'all like and subscribe while you are here. And we're gonna get committed to this to this journey here. Don't care how hard it gets. Well, maybe if it's by another girl, then that's kind of hard. I can see. But if it's a guy, then, well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I might have to go in there and start swinging. So yeah. Or you call the cops and get his behind, throw into jail. Yeah. Right. That's when a journal. Yeah. Yeah. That's when a journal comes in handy. You write down some of those stuff, or you can just be crazy like me and talk to yourself. Yeah. All right then, folks. I am going to run out of here. It was nice being on here talking to you guys, and I'm looking forward to enjoy more of this. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is why we're gonna have to rid the freaking planet of anger. It's causing too much problem. Yeah. So you can see it in kids and you can see it in the older folks as well. And they are just crazy. So we're gonna have to rid the planet of anger. It needs to go. But we're gonna train ourselves to the point where we can actually manage dealing with difficult people. All right, Cristiano, take care. Arthur, pleasure seeing you on here. Talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good night, and I hope looking forward to have you guys back on here again, so that way we can continue these discussions. And I think this is like, we need to have these discussions more so ever now. All right. Thank you very much, Arthur. Talk to you soon. I'll see you soon. Cristiano, take care. See you soon. Bye bye. All right. Bye for now, guys. Have a good one.